had to set the bar. Tried to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Felt like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can die, never wrong, they right. I ain't changing my side, yeah, we in it for life. And I've been magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it?
All right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Ready, ready! 8-3. Coaching spell. You're out.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 75 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was, and if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 26.
Bravo! Hey, Line's 50, line's 50. What's the run? They're running it.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Not that time for Watkins. They could not ask for a worse start. You give up a touchdown on the game's opening drive, and then you turn right around and throw the interception on your very first play.
And this is where the coaching staff has to earn its money, because they've got to calm these guys down a little bit. Just as you noted, a horrendous start, both sides of the ball. But now the defense, which gave up an opening drive touchdown, they've got to go out there now and start playing like the team they want to be.
At the Chiefs' 13-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
6-6, pull it high. We ain't beginning to turn you up. Don't get nervous.
Kill, turn up. Kill.
Yep.
Check three.
You fight.
Taylor. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now back to throw. And it's caught. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
No, bottled up fumble. It's out, it's loose. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
Let's go. First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Switch. Watch the shift.
Hey, 43, 15.
Shift. Alpha.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
50, yellow.
Mike's 50. Coming, baby. Delta. Hey, Mike's hurt.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went.
Veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
Yellow.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Hayward. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Check your hot read.
15.
He's checking.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Okay.
And he's going
What I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
on 2nd down and 4. Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Me, I got him. I got motion man. Me, I got this.
Hey, 57 color.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman.
Complete to Nico Hartman. Out of bounds at the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Now here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Yellow. Watch your line. 15.
Whip. Watch the whip.
They go play action. Now Mahomes rolling to his right. And he's going to keep it here. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
General, relax. Hey, watch that. Scene 6.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover. It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead 1st quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
3, 2, 18. Chopper.
Yellow.
Kill.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes being chased out left. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Fight on these two. I'll go away. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Mike 5-5. Yellow. 5-5. Come on.
Mahomes to throw once more. Over the middle, it's complete. A good pickup there. 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Give him 3 yards there on the 1st down pickup.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but 3rd and short, definitely was a great time to dial one up.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Josh Allen in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Mark 55. Watch the run. Mike, 55. Check, 55. Mike.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. And that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
I'm here all day. Hey, Ripley. Check, 55.
Mahomes going to throw. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
For the Chiefs field goal, a 43-yard attempt.
And it is good. Oh, that one looked to be in trouble the whole way, but it does get over the bar. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get 3 points, but that's now 3 drives with only the 3 points, not a ratio that's going to win you many ball games.
Not at all, Brandon. And think about it this way. We all know payoff is the key, right? And wouldn't we love to have the concession on every T-shirt that's been printed in football that says finish on it? Because that's the mantra everywhere. Got to be able to finish drives, put points on the board.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one. Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Let's go.
Here's 2nd and 8. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Alert. Yellow. Alert 3. the safety creep. Easy.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Yellow. Hey, switch gears. Attack. Check. Motion out of the backfield. Let's get it right now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Yellow. Come on, Eddie. You must be dreaming. Attack. Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Hey. You got three. Three down. Watch 25. Box track. Mark 50. Now watch one. Hero 15.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
It's been a long day for you. Mike 50.
On second and 12, Mahomes buying time to his left. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Snags it for the pick, and the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Brings up second and 8. Score. We want it. Come to Go.
They're going to look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
Let's go now. 60 on. Here we go, D. All day. Defense, all day. Check three. Pilot, 64, weak. Check Michael. Hey, orbit. Let's put him on the buses. Hey. Put him on the bus. Hey, check Michael. On the ball. Watch the slip. Be careful.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he stopped immediately there. His defense could use a few more plays like that right now.
It certainly could, but think about it from an offense's perspective right now. They've got a lead, but they don't want to throttle down too much and stall themselves. Still want to move at a nice pace.
Back to throw here. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. They'll run on first down. It's Taylor. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he gets it down to the 32. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Hey, wahoo!
Check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen. Hey, check Michael Allen, check Michael Allen.
They'll set up to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And that right there is something we've seen, I don't know, 15 times in NFL history. That will officially go down as a 60-yard field goal.
And everything has to be absolutely perfect for this to have any chance. He's got to get it out low and really drive through it. And I tell you, that was one heck of a kick. One heck of a decision on the sideline to even try it as well.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Here we go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And that's caught inside the 35. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the left hash, officially, it's called a 51-yard attempt. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and this score will stay right where it is. These playoff games have a tendency to be tight. You have to wonder if that missed field goal could haunt them later.
Yeah, we're always looking for the key plays, right? The ones that we're going to magnify. Usually those happen in the second half or later in the game. This might be the key play of the game showing up here in the first half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Seferian-Jenkins. And that'll bring up second down.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and it's complete. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville.
A gain of 15. And the Jaguar first down.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
That's it, baby. We got one.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. So it's on to halftime in this AFC divisional round matchup as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Watch the screen. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Now Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Go. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. In the face. Mike 55. Mike 55. What we got? What we got? What we got?
To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's got his man. That's Hardman. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Attack, attack. Watch it. Yellow. Orbit. Say 61. Matchbox, light.
Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only 3 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Mike 55. Check 55. Huds. Hey, let's get in them holes. Hey, check Mike. Check Mike. Watch 55. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
And again, it's Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down. Pretty lucky to get the football back. Had his target out there waving the arms, saying I'm open, but maybe didn't see him quick enough.
And I know the jokes are always about defensive backs' hands. What really actually happens, you don't get many opportunities. You get over anxious and you start to think about taking it away and going the other way instead of focusing and catching the ball.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dub for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 41-yard line.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Ready?
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Hey, check right to left. Check right to left. He's trying to run. He's trying to run. Hey, check. Go. Check right to left. Here we go. Hey, Sam off. Go.
Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
Point after, right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. On first down, Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. They'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Check three. Yellow.
They'll run it now out of the gun. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Yellow.
SOS.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Shit. Mike.
Sunday.
You can't block me. Exit. You can't block me.
He's coming.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through. And that will level the playing field at 17 all. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Come get some. Come on, come get some. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber. Check 31. Check 52. Check. Check. Fresno. Blue draw Porkers. Dude.
Now a give, right side. Taylor. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
In every game, teams are looking for that momentum shift, and that run there, the offense feels like, hey, maybe we can get something going, but defensively, they've slowed them down the entire game. They don't want to turn into more. They're going to try and figure out a way to take it back on this next play.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Taylor, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
I haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Let's go now. 90 Wolf.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. Taylor. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No. General West. Check back 11. Hey, Delta. Watch a slant. Hey, check. Hit it.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Williamson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Hey, team 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. As his guys are in for 6. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard.
Under crunch.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 45-yard line.
There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Hey, rip it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Go. 43. Alert flare. Charlie. Mike's 50. Yellow. I got you, son. Check 26. You gotta go, baby.
Now here's Mahomes. Being chased out left. That is incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Check your mush. Check the call. Mike 50. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 27-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes, he'll take a shot for the end zone. Oh, he almost had it for the pick. A great chance there for the interception in the end zone. Instead, 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Mike 55. Watch the pass. Bravo. Mike 55. Check 55. Mike. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? Heavy? Give me some. Here we go. Hey, check Mike. Hey, 15. Smoke. I'm here all day. Mike 55. Hey, eat. All day, baby, all day.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
43, 15. Alpha. Check 55 to Mike. Check 55 to Mike.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. They'll run it now out of the gun. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Watch out. Chopper. Chopper. Check it back. Check 50. Check 50. Hey, Ripley. Rush in.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Buying time to his left. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Line. Hey, deep. Yellow. Pick it up, deep. 44 at the mic. Check. Coming to you. Check safety. Bang.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And this place has gone stone silent. Their guys remain down by a point. So still a chance with just over 20 seconds to go, but they need to get this one back, no doubt. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number, kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
This magic with the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror now, I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen.